Hi, my name is Hector Garcia. I'll be comparing Home Depot and Lowe's, two of the biggest home improvement retailers in North America. Both companies do sell similar products like tools, building materials, and home appliances, but they do have slightly different business models. To start, Home Depot focuses more on professional contractors and large renovation projects, while Lowe's tends to target DIY homeowners who take on smaller home projects. That focus affects their financial performance, which we'll see in the ratios. Home Depot runs massive volume at scale, while Lowe's relies on more efficiency and customer service. Looking at Home Depot's ratios over the last 4 years, what stands out to me is the consistency. The current cash ratios show that Home Depot keeps just enough liquidity to cover short-term obligations without holding too much excess idle cash. That means it manages its working capital efficiently. On top of that, inventory and receivable turnover are strong. That shows products move quickly and customers pay on time. The net profit margin has been around 7 to 9%, and return on assets stays solid, proving that the company converts sales into profit very effectively. Finally, the return on equity looks huge, which we can see that has been over 100%, even into the hundreds of percents, but that's mainly due to the shares buybacks, which shrinks the equity and inflates this percentage. Overall, Home Depot's ratios tell a story of stable profitability and disciplined operations. As for Lowe's, the numbers tell a slightly different story. Its liquidity ratios, current cash, are very similar to Home Depot's, meaning they're managing short-term assets the same way. Receivables turnover is higher, showing that Lowe's collects money faster, but the big standout here is total asset turnover. This is nearly double Home Depot's turnover, which means Lowe's generates more sales per dollar of assets, so it's running leaner and more efficient operations. On the other hand, net profit margin and return on assets are a bit lower, showing it does trade some profitability for its efficiency. And the negative return on equity isn't from losses, but also because of share buybacks that make the total equity negative. So for Lowe's, it is faster and leaner, but less cushioned financially. When comparing both companies' most recent years' data, Home Depot leads in liquidity and profitability, while Lowe's leads in efficiency, meaning it turns assets into sales faster. So the key difference here is Home Depot wins through scale, consistent profits, and brand dominance, while Lowe's competes through its agility and efficient asset use. If the economy slows, Home Depot's balance sheet gives it more stability, but if demand grows, Lowe's efficiency could deliver stronger gains. In short, if we're looking at strictly the data, we can see that Home Depot here is the clear winner. So that wraps up my presentation. Thank you guys for listening.